Welcome to Edmonton, the home of what is considered by many to be the greatest hockey dynasty of all time, the 1980s Oilers. And we are about set to drop the puck tonight. The Canadiens will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. And now it's over to Caulfield. Oh, he caught him in the open ice!
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit. Montembeau's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease, very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. McDavid's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Tosses it to Slavkovsky. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Walden's moving it ahead. He says, let's get physical on that play. Picked up along the wall by Slavkovsky. Hard hit, frees up the puck.
Hyman's twig snaps in two, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
Chris one. Oh, what a save in front.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
That hit right there, it tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
Won the defensive zone draw. The Oilers take it across the line. Kulak's got the puck in his own zone. The Oilers played along the wing. Lays into the body. Slides the puck to Laine. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. Shot! Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. And now it's grabbed by Johnson. Good textbook hit there. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. And here's the pass to Nugent-Hopkins. Quick shot! And that carries off a stick. Moves the puck into the attacking area. The Oilers look to start the transition game. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Let's get the call. Frederick's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
The cross-check is not a hockey play. I mean, it's a frustration play, and you're going to get the call all day long if you move those hands away from your body and you try and move a player.
The Canadiens will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity here to go up by one on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
And that's intercepted by Caulfield. Handles the puck. Here's a shot, and that one's turned away.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Edmonton's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Cut into the front of the net. Smoke comes on the board. That's his first of the year.
This is just a beautiful assist. It's a quick strike, and it's a long stretch pass that gets it down. He wasted no time to move that puck when he saw the opening. shots on net.
A skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Sends the pass over. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Fantastic save!
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs, their foundation. The lower half is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Edmonton's looking to break out of their own end. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. And some good footwork to kick it away. And he takes the feed. Pumped and pinned, they'll complete a line change. Tries to get it over to McDavid. Shot! Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
But there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride. You can see it in his body position. I mean, he's just a freight train taking it to the net.
Here's a shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it away.
Strong power once again.
What do they do? And their opponents down their heels are deflated. They're going to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. When you have natural strength and power, and when you compound it with the training of today's game, this is what you get. I mean, he is so powerful and strong. He's got great balance with core strength. They try and jostle him off the puck, no chance. He winds up with the goal.
The Oilers have to be feeling good about their game after what we've seen for the better part of this opening frame here, Sean.
Yeah, they doubled down and got their second goal here, James. They really pressed and loved their tempo. And when I was an athlete, I didn't like the intermission at this time. You're on all cylinders here. Everyone's firing, but now you got to go sit. It's coach's job, leadership in the room to keep them fired up for the second. He's already got 2 goals. Another one would be fantastic.
Denies him! Montreal's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
It's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Here in the late goings of the period, Edmonton's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. McDavid's won the draw, they'll look to set up. Quick feed down low. Scrum along the boards. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Oh, a clutch save! Well, prior to puck drop tonight, I had a moment where I really kind of felt old, Cheryl. 1,000 games has he hit recently, and they acknowledged him with the silver stuff. He still feels like a kid to me.
Well, beyond the fact that you are old, James, and so am I, it is pretty incredible to get to the 1,000-game mark. And think about the journey that he's had to get there. I mean,
Puts it off the overhead, the side of the net, but doesn't go. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
the Oilers staff have to be impressed with their start, James. I mean, they have a healthy 2-goal lead heading into the second period here. They need to continue to do what they were doing through the first, and that's getting shots on net.
Takes a shot. Gets a piece of it with the gun.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react. If you get there, you get out. Montreal is starting to generate more chances. This is exactly what...
Breakaway.
It sure is, but this is going to get waved off. Look at all the bodies in front. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Well, clearly not happy with the ref's decision, but they'll have to play on with this face-off. The Oilers take possession off the face-off. Puck scooped up by Nugent-Hopkins. A howitzer! And he says no! Moves it quickly over to Dobson. And now he passes up to Slafkovsky. Shot! And that's blocked in traffic. The Habs gain possession along the wall. Montreal's on the attack. Let's go to the middle, and it's blocked.
Is back in the play after grabbing a new stick from the bench, and man, these things snap in half.
Across the line along the left wall. Picked off by Nugent-Hopkins. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in the game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Edmonton's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. The Oilers win the draw.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Picked up along the boards by Kulak. Slides the puck over. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And there's the whistle, icing the call.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Oilers looking against the half wall. The Canadiens will play it from the defensive zone. Can't hang on after that hit. Gains the zone from the right.
possession time, and then when they get it, they're finding something to do with it, not just hanging out on the perimeter, but attacking the net.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Ekholm's been struggling to find offense, and you can certainly feel it in his play. You know, just look at his habits. He's holding on to the puck a little too long, not taking the shot when he has it. You can sense the frustration during this pointless streak.
He got all of that one. Big time stop. And that's broken up with a stick in front. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. The Oilers have to be feeling good about themselves here in the late stages of this second period as they continue to lead big. Edmonton's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a blast. The nice in front. Made the stop on the play. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Oilers have been the better team through the better part 2 periods now as they lead it late in this second. Face-off, and he wins the draw.
That's a real sneaky one that pulled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one perfectly executed. It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off their stick. They can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter. But what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag them home. Their goaltender's been outstanding, and they've been in good defensive posture, technically seeing everything.
Quick pass to Frederick. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. There's a violent collision.
Well, the officials aren't going to let this go on, James. There's going to be coincidental calls here. No harm, no foul, though. Both of them are going to the box.
A nice little break for the defenseman here. One less forward to deal with as we have some 4-on-4 hockey on tap.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Jones. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. The Oilers with a total team effort to this point as they lead comfortably here in the second. Edmonton's won the draw. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Takes a shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Puts it on out. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
The Oilers have a comfortable lead here in the third period, in part due to their good habits, and they've been really effective in all 3 zones all over the ice. Now they just got to bring it home. So managing and protect the puck is everything.
Nowhere for that shot to go through. Puck picked up by Draisaitl. Gets in front of it.
Jones makes a nice save right there, and he's got to utilize that and gain some confidence off it. I mean, he's had struggled tonight between the pipes. If he can reset and create some momentum for his team, they can claw their way back into this game.
Here's a chance. Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post.
Draisaitl's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight. Just when he
defensive zone. The Oilers played along the boards. Here's a short pass to Nugent-Hopkins. Hammers a shot, and he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. The Oilers have it against the wall. Quick feed to Ekholm. Takes a shot, and he throws it wide of the net.
Oh, this is a tough game, and you got to fight for your scoring chances, James, and this just seems like a waste when he misses wide. McDavid's been bringing all of his skills tonight, and he's finally going to connect for a goal here after having multiple opportunities. You knew he was going to find it at some point here, James, because he was in and around the net, creating space and opportunity for himself and his line mates.
Edmonton's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. And they win that neutral zone draw. Uses the force on that hit. Moves it quickly over the line. And that one's stopped. Moves it to Bouchard. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Fires it on net. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Too many bodies in the way. Looks to pass it to Shekai. Great read of the offensive zone by Janmark. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. The Oilers gain the zone. On the attack along the boards. Denies him with the save. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall.
That's a great shot, James. The goaltender's in a solid position, but that low stick-side shot, that's a difficult one to stop. James, it looks like he's been injured. I hope he's okay because they're going to need him in this game.
And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Fires it. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Strubal's got it behind his own net. Here's a short pass to Shekai. Line A's got it along the boards. Puck sent over to Doc. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Lazar's got it against the boards. Scores! Top goes the hat-trick, his first of the season.
That's right, when he's on it, he's in, he's all around it, and he's finishing it, James. That's a great night for him. I love those snapshots from inside, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? And that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Got it on the offensive end. Slides it across. Angles it over to Slavkovsky. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Sensational stop by Pickard.
I love the save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. rid of it.
And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. And he makes the save on that play. Dishes it to Kapanen. The Canadiens scoop it up along the boards. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Kulak. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Oh, the Canadiens saw they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
He does a great job of playing these angles perfectly, so when the rebound comes out, great timing, he's able to get a stick on the puck here, James. It's dirty, it's greasy, and it's a hard-nosed goal.
And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Seattle's coming up next on the schedule, and these two teams, doesn't matter where they are on the schedule, where they are in the standings, always a good contest. I'm looking forward to that. Montreal's going to start with the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Anderson. Levels him with the hit. And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid victory here in front of them. And that's off a stick. Shot! Oh, he made it again. Inside the top of the down. And the final horn sounds for this one. Henry's hat trick leads the way on road to victory time.
Yeah, he got himself in good position, didn't he? He's a pure goal scorer, and he didn't disappoint tonight.
And the party's not over just yet, Pounder. Look at them. Here they come back out onto the ice.
You gotta love it. Just a fun night all the way around, and they've stuck around, and they stick around, and so does their team. They come back down on the ice to say thank you and salute them.
Thanks so much for joining us. We had a great time. Hope you did too. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.